Hello, my name is Darren Woodfork. I'm an attorney here in Scottsdale, Arizona, and at my firm we specialize in personal injury cases, and we seal old criminal cases, and we also restore people's gun rights here in my firm. And also I talk about on this channel just legal issues dealing with like international law and things like that. And today I'm going to talk about that. Today I want to talk about if you saw the movie The Wolf of Wall Street, probably 10 years ago, maybe 7 years ago. In that movie, basically they were talking about hiding money in Swiss bank accounts, in anonymous Swiss bank accounts. And on this video I just talked about that. That movie is made up. I can't remember if the movie came out, before the laws were changed, but in Switzerland now, there's no more anonymous bank accounts. There's no more numbered bank accounts. Before, in Switzerland, you could go in there and you could get an anonymous bank account. All it was numbers. Nobody knew who you were. And the bankers in Switzerland, it was illegal for them to say who the owner was, all the way up until about the mid 2000 teens, 2015, 2016, when that went away in Switzerland. Because before, I think I read that it started in the mid 1930s, where Switzerland basically said, you can't disclose who owns these bank accounts because they were trying to fight against the Nazis in World War II. And that they were trying to find out these bank accounts for the Jewish people in Europe. And the Swiss basically had this law that said the bankers cannot say who they are. I think that's how it started back in the 30s, 30s. And so that's why everybody has that rumor, or everybody has that like stereotype of, a secret Swiss bank account. You probably heard that if you're a Gen X or a millennial or anything like that. You probably grew up hearing about the Swiss bank, the secret Swiss bank accounts. But anyways, that doesn't happen anymore. When we were kind of growing up, we would hear about guys, hiding their money over in Switzerland for tax reasons. They were trying to, there was a tax haven essentially, or they were trying to hide their money like in a divorce, whatever. They didn't want the ex-wife to know about their assets. But you can't do that anymore, not in Switzerland anyway. So anyways, hope that was interesting to you anyways. If you've heard that like in the news or anything like that, that the Swiss bank accounts, the Wolf of Wall Street anyway, they were talking about sending the cash over there. I think with the guy's aunt or something like that. Is kind of interesting. But anyway, so that's that. You can obviously just Google it if you have any interest in, the Swiss bank account, offshore banking, things like that. But anyways, hope that was interesting. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Again, my name is Darren Woodfork. If you do have any questions, I'll have all my contact information in the description below. And thanks for watching. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.